What up, y'all? We back. Week 12. Let's get straight into it. Thanksgiving game. Chicago defeats Detroit 16-14. What you think, man?
That was a hard-fought game. We knew both those teams were going to come out there, give their best effort on Thanksgiving, primetime television. But, of course, Bears pulled that one out. I was impressed with what I saw on offense for them boys.
Chicago, you got the dub, but, man, I was not impressed, to be honest. Andy Dalton, is about that time for you. Go ahead and pack it up. You didn't cover the spread. You cost me money. It is what it is, though. Let's get straight into it. Las Vegas. What I tell you about the Raiders? I had a great Thanksgiving. I had a great Thanksgiving. Defeat them Cowgirls. 36-33. I tried to tell y'all.
I thought being on primetime like that, Jerry Jones was gonna get some calls and stuff like that. It didn't work out that way. It was a really hard-fought game. Unfortunately, in overtime, lost by 3. That's a game the Raiders look like they finally starting to catch a rhythm, but it was just real competitive. It was crazy.
I tell y'all, people. All right, let's get straight into it. I mean, it's 31-6. The Bills destroyed New Orleans Saints.
Told you that was gonna happen. Yeah. I knew that was gonna happen.
Terrible. Talk about Tampa Bay defeats the Colts 38-31.
I needed that, baby, because the Colts, I'm expecting not to make these playoffs. I keep needing Tom Brady to hold it down. I need them to lose the game that they're supposed to lose.
Yeah. The Colts, man, I mean, the Colts really gave this game away again. They turned the ball over. You see what happened? Like, they were still in this game and they had like 4 turnovers. Can't win a game like that. Jets get a road win. Defeats Houston 21-14. Man, I knew that was coming.
Big road win. I actually went with the Texans on that. I thought Tyrod Taylor would ride that wave he had, but he didn't look too good in that one. Just crazy. They lost like that.
He overreacted to that Houston win over Tennessee. That was just Tennessee not that good. Another game I'm trying to tell you about.
You didn't tell nobody. We both had the Giants. We both had the Giants. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I just know when they're up and down. I know when
it was down and I was in town. You know how it be. Thanksgiving.
They got
everything was what it was. We was excited to see that happened for the Giants. We needed that. And division rivalry. I'm happy that we look like we're getting in some type of momentum after that firing of that clown. Let's go.
Great win by the Giants. Great defense. Hey, let's get straight into this. Miami absolutely destroys the Carolina Panthers.
Let's talk about it.
You want to go first?
No, you got it.
Let me just tell you this. Panther fans, we have to accept the fact that we just have college coaches. We have college coaches. Matt Rule, college coach. Joe Brady, our offensive coordinator, college coach. I like Phil Snow, defensive coordinator. He's had some NFL experience. He's pretty decent. It's a little bit inconsistent, but overall, we need better coaching and better leadership. Miami's doing cover 0 blitz. There's no hot routes. There's no adjustments made the entire game. We had no game plan. As a Panthers fan, like, tell me what your identity is on offense. What's your identity? I don't even think the coaches could tell me what's the Panthers' identity on offense. It makes no sense. And then Carolina Medical Center is out for the season.
We already knew.
Come on, man.
But this is more, we're going to talk about Cam Newton's poor play in this one. Nor them giving him the opportunity to be effective, right? Cam Newton went 5 for 21 during this game. 2 interceptions, dog. All they did literally was try to have this man run the ball every time he touched the ball. I'm looking like, yo, this is really crazy, dog. He threw 92 yards. Like, it looks like he's uncomfortable. This is the 2nd week in a row. After that first week when they actually beat the Cardinals, I don't know. But on the opposite side of things, you got to look at Tua. Tua had a good game. He only missed 4 throws in that one. On top of that, he had about 230. They did a good job playing to his strengths, but I'm still, like I told you guys, I wasn't sold on this Cam Newton thing because they're losing games and they're going to blame him, although he's just walking into a situation. You can't have that much expectations for him.
But hold on, this is a real show. We ain't stat chasing. In that game, there was a lot of tip balls and a lot of drops in that game. That's why it's 5 for 21. Wasn't all Cam. All right, let's get straight to this. New England demolished Tennessee 36-13.
That was crazy. I was a little disappointed in that one, man. Only because, like, I feel like the Titans were rallying as soon as they lost Derrick Henry, man. They get the win over the Rams. They keep that momentum. Then you lose 2 bad games that you're supposed to have. Like, I'm looking like, yo, like, what's this mean for us? But we still gonna make the playoffs. I'm not too concerned about that. All we gotta win is 2 more games.
I don't see what you see in Tennessee.
We gonna win 2 more. Like I told you, we're gonna win that division. I'm not too worried about it.
Sound a little worried. Sound a little
Yeah,
worried.
also,
All right.
I want you to talk about New England Patriots. Dog. Like, I don't understand how they're winning these games.
I mean,
We both said they're talentless.
I ain't say talentless, but you look at their offense.
Skill position? Like, I'm like...
Offense?
Yes, on offense. On offense, skill position.
Offense, yeah. They not really winning because of offense.
No, this is crazy.
Is
like,
Matt Jones throwing for 305?
Nah, but like at the same time, like they have no stars on offense. Like I'm really looking like, yo, this can't be sustainable.
Their defense is top 5. You can win all day with that.
It's crazy.
Their defense
and
is
they're
top
putting
5.
up points too.
And their coach is top 5.
It's crazy.
Right,
36 points though.
It's Tennessee.
Like,
you got Tannehill throwing pick sixes all day. Like
crazy,
I don't see what you see in Tennessee.
I don't know, man.
They won one game without Derrick Henry because Matthew Stafford just gave him the ball. After that, they haven't done nothing. All right, real quick. Yeah, let's talk about these Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh man.
We just absolutely did not show up. 41-10.
Oh man. Swept this year. Swept by the Bengals this year.
Yeah.
You said what?
No, it's about Big Ben. Everybody knows it's time for him to go.
Gotta go.
What a lot of people's not thinking of though, man, the Steelers D-line is just completely gone. Like we're playing with practice squad players, not the backups. I'm talking about my starters are out for the season. My backups are hurt, and we're playing with practice squad dudes, like dudes I gotta research and look up.
But they literally got down early. Y'all got down quick, man. On top of y'all being down, Najee Harris 23 yards. That can't happen, man. Like literally. On top of that, I don't think nobody on your team got over 100 in receiving either. So
Deontay Johnson ain't played.
Yeah,
Deontay Johnson
had 95.
100.
Yeah, 95.
And Claypool got like 80 or 90.
Yeah, 82. But at the same time, it's like, bro, like at no point was this anything we thought like, oh yeah, like this about to be like no.
But yeah, I mean Najee Harris can't get no rushing yards because we're down 24-3.
Yep.
Before we even get loose, like throwing pick sixes. He threw one pick. They returned it to like the 4-yard line. They scored a touch. No, they only scored a field goal. Then we get an interception. The very next play or two, pick six. Like, come on, man.
I think y'all were burnt out from last week, though, to be honest. Like, I also, but I thought when y'all got Minka back, it would have made a difference. They ain't look too different back.
Nah, it's our run game. It's our run game, man. It's hard to do.
Kind of crazy.
All right, here we go. Atlanta defeats Jacksonville 21-14, man.
You needed that. You needed them to lose that one, though. But good dub. Two bad teams. Nothing to talk about right there.
Man, I knew I should have picked Denver, man. Denver defeats the Chargers 28-13.
Listen, I ain't see that one coming, man. I ain't see that one coming at all. Them being at home, division game, we said it would be competitive, but not like that, man. Like, I'm confused at the trajectory of the Chargers, too. Like, that's another team started out hot, and now they fizzling out at the wrong time. Like, you know, like, it's just like, I don't know where the disconnect is.
I don't like the way the Chargers play defense. They running too deep, safeties high every time, and they literally let the other team run the ball. And I should have known better because Denver, if they're going to score, they better run the ball. They're not really throwing the ball like that, even though they got all those weapons. They're not going to beat you. But passing the ball.
You did always say that Herbert takes a lot of attempts. Like he was like 28 or 44, something like that. 2 interceptions. Take a lot of. He be stat chasing a lot of times. Like he just be throwing it down there. He got good receivers, but like he not that efficient. You called that first.
And you look at the game, like just Sunday was a perfect example. They're down 28-7. I think he had maybe 100, 200 yards. Next thing you know, he got all these yards with another extra touchdown. It's like, bro, the game is out of hands. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on, man. Let's move on. Chargers. All right, let's move on to this Green Bay defeats the Rams, man.
Hey, called it. I called it. You was on that or no?
No, I had the Rams.
Okay, yeah. Hey, I told you that was gonna happen, man. Only because, and I'm a little bit concerned because the Rams haven't won a game since OBJ has joined the team, right?
They played two.
Like, hey, they 0-2. I don't care. They haven't won a game since he's joined the team. And that's supposed to be the secret sauce to get them where they're supposed to go. So I'm like I said, like I think it's just Matt Stafford overthinking stuff, man. Like they, in addition to the defense, have to work some things out, but they got all the talent. Like literally, it's all the talent on one team. There's no reason you should lose a game to a team like the Packers on defense who are struggling. I was expecting this to be, I don't know, man. Like I really thought it would be maybe a win by a field goal, dog.
I'm glad you brought up Stafford because you're trying to let him off the hook.
Oh.
You let him off the hook.
Oh God.
Stafford, what are you doing? What are you doing? Y'all gave him a pass in Detroit. Now you gonna give him another pass, bringing up Odell? Ever since Odell's been there, I think Stafford has thrown more interceptions than Odell got receptions. Almost. It's bad. Like, why does Stafford get so many passes? But you got on Cam Newton. He been on his team for 2-3 weeks. But Stafford is just.
I'm not. I gave it to Stafford too. I'm on Stafford too. Like, I was on Stafford the same way, but I'm like, they have all the talent, dog. Like, it's like literally for them to be down like they were down. Going into the fourth, them 11 points in the fourth don't matter no more.
There's no way they should be 7-4.
Game was already over.
No way they should be, 7-4? There's just no way.
That's crazy, man.
All right, here we go. Next game. Moving on. San Fran defeats Minnesota. Come on, man. Debo Samuel holds it down. My fantasy. Elijah Mitchell hold it down. I think I beat you in fantasy, too. I forgot.
You got that one. I thought you was going to forget about that.
No, I didn't forget.
You got that. You got that.
Another dub. You want to talk about that San Fran game?
Nah, it wasn't too much to talk about.
Pretty trash. Let's talk about the battle of the quarterbacks. Baltimore defeats Cleveland. Like I said a couple of weeks ago, if Lamar Jackson is a running back playing quarterback, and Baker Mayfield is a fullback playing quarterback. And that's what I saw Sunday night, because Baker Mayfield, I don't want to hear all them excuses.
Hey, and it looked like a running back playing quarterback too for Lamar Jackson. He had 4 interceptions.
Hey, I mean,
like, what you mean? Like, they got the win. But Lamar Jackson this season has not been on his game, man. Like, I'm looking at Lamar Jackson. Also, fair enough, he doesn't have the most weapons, right? You got Andrews, you got Hollywood. That's pretty much all we got, right? But at the same time, Lamar Jackson for them to really be making some noise like they did last season, bro, he gonna have to be at the top of his game. I haven't seen peak Lamar Jackson all season.
Yeah, pretty right. But you got a lot of injuries, but yeah, you're right.
I haven't seen it.
Let's move on to the Seattle losing to Washington, man. We both had Seattle.
Bad.
I'm going to let you go first. I'm going to let you go first.
Listen, they need to blow this up. The Seattle Seahawks, it ain't there, man. A game against the Washington with Tyler Heineke on Monday night, I just don't understand how you let that happen, man. And at no point did I think that the Seattle Seahawks was going to win that game. Like, it was not at any point. Like, they were struggling to score. They were struggling to move the ball. The play calling was bad. You got to blow this up. Like, so, I don't know. We'll talk about it in our next segment, but I'm really interested in seeing what they got going forward. Tip your hats to the Washington football team, man. I don't know how they won that game. They squeaked it out, but that's another talentless team for real. You know what I mean? They didn't do nothing special.
Anybody like the Seahawks? Let's get ready for the draft, free agency. And so we'll talk about y'all all season coming up next. What the streets is talking about? Streets is talking about the Seattle Seahawks, losers of 3 straight in a row. What they gonna do in the offseason? If you're in charge of the Seattle organization, we already know Russell Wilson is frustrated. If you can get rid of Pete Carroll and keep Russell Wilson, do you make that move? Or do you keep Pete Carroll and get rid of Russell Wilson? What would you do?
I mean, honestly, man, they 3-8 right now. Russ is not directly attributed to them being 3-8. Granted, he got injured. He's the heart and soul. But they've been losing ever since he's gotten back, right? If I'm the general manager, you have to say goodbye to Pete Carroll, man. You can't leave a quarterback like Russell Wilson, especially like you see how all these other teams are struggling that quarterback, and let him walk. Like, you can't get rid of him. It has to be the coaching. He's shown that he can perform in this league, and he's something you can build around. But it's something upstairs with that coaching staff that's not clicking, or maybe everybody's going through emotions now. Like, maybe it's not the same, or it's too routine. I don't know. The play calling, I'm not a fan of. Like, they're losing games. Like, the Washington football team should not lose that game. Like, that's an easy one. Like, that's all right, we're getting our stride back. They're not even going to be in contention for the playoffs now. Playoffs, they're not even in contention. Like, they don't have a chance moving into this offseason. Bye-bye, Pete Carroll. Maybe, USC is locked up now, so. Yeah,
for me, whoever is in charge of their scouting or making their draft picks, they have to go. They need to go tonight. So if it's Pete Carroll or if it's the GM, whoever it is, they got to go. Because if you look at it, what talent has they put around Russell Wilson?
He had a running back since Marshawn Lynch.
I mean, they got a good draft pick with Tyler Lockett. He was like 3rd round. DK Metcalf was like 3rd round. But you look Seahawks, they always love to trade back in the draft, and they always end up drafting a player who's projected to go like third round. They get him like first or early second round. Like, you could have got this dude in the third, fourth round. LJ Collar. I don't even know if he's still on the team. He hasn't really produced like that. I think Darrell Taylor, he's been doing pretty solid, but I believe he's hurt now.
They had the Griffin brother. He gone now.
Yeah, the Griffin dude. But like their high draft picks are not panning out. They just don't have much talent on Seattle. Like, you look at their defense. Yeah, they've been had Bobby Wagner. He's getting up there in age. But other than that, who's a true difference maker? There's nobody. Like, I like Tyler Lockett, but he's still like 5'9", 5'10". But then you got DK Metcalf. He's a great ESPN name. But if you look at him, I mean, he's a yak type dude, but he's not a great route runner. He's not going up, mossing people, catching the ball at his highest point. He's just a big, strong, physical dude who can run fast. So that's why he struggled with the Jalen Ramseys who can match him hip for hip. So, but other than that, who you got?
So what move are you moving as the GM?
Like I said, as the GM, I'm moving. First of all, the GM needs to be fired. I'm thinking as I'm the owner. Front office is gone. All right, everybody in the front office is gone. GM, I will have to get rid of Pete Carroll, even though I believe he's a top 5 coach. I have to keep Russell Wilson happy. If I can do that, and Russell would love to stay, that's the move I make.
Hey, he gonna be headed to Oklahoma if that job not filled. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but that's what the street's talking about. Let's get straight into it. Week 13. We're talking about Thursday night, Cowboys at the Saints. I'm gonna go ahead and rock with the Cowboys on this one.
Yeah, Cowboys, Taysom Hill playing, he's trash. Cowboys.
Yeah, easy. Let's move to this Cardinals at the Bears. I'm gonna go ahead and rock with the Cardinals at this one. They're actually 9-2, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. I expect Kyler Murray to be back. They're saying D-Hop is a game time decision. Either way, I got the Cardinals.
All right, now we get into this Colts and Texans, man.
I need a dub.
As much as I hate the Colts, I'm actually in the money, right? I'm only about 6 games out from the money. I think it's like, 6 games out from the money. So I'm in a spot by myself. So I can't be losing it on some emotional decisions. I'm rocking with the Colts.
I got the Colts. Let's move on.
Yeah, all right, moving to this Chargers and the Bengals. Chargers are going downhill, guys. Sell all your stock. I'm moving with the Bengals on this one. My boy Jamar going crazy this week.
Yeah, I got the Bengals winning. I actually got Joe Mixon having a big game because the Chargers just love letting people just run downfield, just run the ball. So I got the Chargers.
All right, moving into this Vikings at Detroit. Detroit's trash. Pretty sure we both got the Vikings.
I got the Vikings because I never will pick Detroit, but do not bet with the spread. Do not take Minnesota on the spread.
All right, we're going Giants at the Dolphins. I'm riding with the Dolphins, man. They're at home. They got a little momentum going for themselves. It look like they buying in. Waddle had a nice little game. I'm not. Tua look like he getting comfortable. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go ahead with the Dolphins.
No risk it, no biscuit. No, I got the Dolphins. You know, I'm pulling for my boy Brian Flores, holding it down. Daniel Jones is out. I don't know if that's good or bad for the Giants anyway, how bad he is. Daniel Jones is out, though. I'm going to go with the Dolphins and the home team.
All right, so we got the Eagles at the Jets. I'm going to go ahead and ride with the Eagles on this one, man.
Right now, I'm going to go with the Eagles. I want to go with the Jets. Right now, I'm going to say the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is out. I'm definitely going with the Jets.
All right, so then we move into this Buccaneers at the Falcons. I'm expecting a blowout on this one, guys. Buccaneers in a landslide victory.
Buccaneers next.
All right, moving to the Jaguars at Rams. We both got the Rams next. Moving to this Washington football team against the Raiders. I'm riding with the Raiders, baby. We're back.
You joining?
We're back.
You back on the bandwagon?
We back. We got that monkey off our back. We back, baby. We back.
Back on the wagon. I got the Raiders, man. They're a better football team.
Mm-hmm. All right, so then we moving into this Ravens at the Steelers. You know, my voice been lowered a little bit because, you know, somebody on suicide watch.
Ride or die. I'm on the Titanic. I see the iceberg.
Y'all already hit the bird. What you mean?
Hey.
Y'all already hit the iceberg. Y'all paddling right now.
We hit the iceberg and I'm still playing. As the ship goes down, I'm still playing. The band is playing as the ship goes down.
This dude
I'm on the boat.
The only way they have a good week if they do some crazy nonsense and win this game. No chance, man. Even though Lamar Jackson has been struggling, as you heard me say a little earlier, he's been struggling. It can happen. I'm not saying they have a chance. I'm not buying it.
We picked up a D tackle who might help us out. Well, hopefully he does help us out. But like I said, man, our run defense has been killing us.
Y'all get
And we
creative.
can stop the run game against Baltimore.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all get creative. Y'all might have a chance in this one. Y'all might squeak out a 3-point win. I can see it. All right, we're moving into this 49ers at Seahawks. You just heard us tell you about how the Seahawks should be preparing for the draft.
Yeah.
I'm going with 49ers.
Yes, I have the 49ers. Even though they're missing Deebo Samuel, that is a huge piece out of that offense. Seattle might come home and try to get a dub, but it just looks like Russell Wilson is just not happy. So, I mean, I got same friend.
I'm not buying it. All right, moving into this Broncos at Chiefs. I got the Chiefs, man, but this is going to be a close game. I expect some crazy nonsense in this one. I'm telling you right now. But Project Pat, I need it.
I got the Chiefs, and I don't think it's going to be a close game.
I think it's going to be crazy.
I see it at least double digits, maybe.
Oh,
15,
double digits for
20.
both of them. That's what I'm saying. I'm expecting over the 30s for both of them.
No, I'm talking about margin of victory. They're going to
margin of victory?
Yeah, they're going to win
Blowout?
by 10, 15 points easy.
All right, we're going to see. All right, final Monday nighter. Let's talk about this Patriots at Bills, man. This is a division game, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been back and forth on this game. This is probably the one I spent the most time on, man, because the Bills, I haven't really been buying it that much. Like, they haven't beaten anybody for real, man. If you look at their resume, it's kind of hard, right? And then you look at this Patriots team that just been surprising me every week, and I just can't fathom how they're winning football games. But I'm going to go with the favorite in this one, which is probably the Bills, man. I'm going to ride with the Bills.
Yeah, I got the Bills. I ain't really spent too much back and forth. The only thing I was worried about is Tre'Davious White is out for the season. Torn ACL, man. Hope he get back soon for recovery. That's a huge piece. People don't know he's like a top 5 corner in this league.
People know that.
No, I don't think they
do. He
don't get the credit he deserves.
Sure, he top 5.
If you ask a lot of people, they'll say Trayvon Diggs is better than Tre'Davious White. Tell them.
That's people that don't know football.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Like, no. Tre'Davious White top 5. I don't even think that's a conversation for real.
I don't know. But that's a huge missing piece. But I'm going to still rock with Buffalo. You're the home team. You got to defend your turf, man.
All right. Division game. We out.